trauma counselor. She would like to give a shout out to high school band director, Mr. Preacher. He's always made sure that each of his students are taken care of and are always heard. He not only shared his passion for music, but showed his students they mattered, not only as students, but as people. I will always be thankful for how much support he showed me through my tough times. Thank you, Mr. Brazier. Ladies and gentlemen, April Berry. Up next is Vanessa Eicher. Vanessa is escorted by her parents David and Heather and siblings Rebecca and Dakota and Brent Eicher. She's cheered for 4 years of football and 4 years of basketball. She's currently a captain on the squad, and after graduation, Vanessa plans to attend nursing school and enlist in the Air Force. And her favorite memory was making it to the state cheer competition and winning first place at 2 other competitions. Ladies and gentlemen, Vanessa Eicher. Our next senior cheer member is Logan Flatterer. Logan is escorted by her parents, Brett and Chantel Flatterer. She's cheered 4 years of football and 4 years of basketball. Logan attends the Knox County Career Center and dual enrolls in CCP courses at Central Ohio Technical College and North Central State. She's president of the Education Rising, and after graduation, she plans to go to MVMU to complete a bachelor's degree in elementary education, teaching 2nd or 3rd grade. And she would like to give a shout out to her dad. Thank you for teaching me that in the face of adversity, one thing you've got to keep fighting. And to her mother, thank you for teaching me about Jesus and showing me that giving up is never an option. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Flatterer. And our final senior cheer member is Jasmine Spade. Jasmine is escorted by her parents, Richard and Christina Spade, and brother William. She participated in Valley Guard for 4 years and held a leadership position for 3 years. She cheered 4 years varsity for 2. Jasmine attends the Knox County Career Center for Early Childhood Education and is a class representative for the Education Rising, a student council member, and a student ambassador. And after graduation, Jasmine plans to attend the Ohio State University for Early Childhood Education to become a teacher. She wants to thank everyone who has helped, loved, and supported her in getting to where she is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Jasmine Spade. And friends, we would also like to recognize the 2 senior members of the Lucas Cup basketball team tonight. It's number 1, Bobby Grover, and number 23, Zach Winters. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2025 basketball and cheerleading seniors, congratulations.
Neighboring communities clash in an all Richland County showdown from the fabulous Colt Corral tonight, where Clear Fork looks to score a third consecutive victory with the Lucas Cubs here in the house to tip off your Tuesday night. It's live, it's free, and it's only on the OH Report, streaming anywhere the internet can be found. Pre-game coverage and your opening tip-off all on the way next.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside of the Spherion Mid-Ohio pre-game show. You're about to watch a longtime rival separated by just a few miles, with the Cubs traveling from the Lucas Valley here into Colt Country in the Clear Fork Valley go head-to-head to tip off your Tuesday night. As that lower third graphic says, my name is Brian Skowronski. I'm going to be on the call for you guys here tonight from the Valley. It's a special night as well. Senior night for the Colts. They've got a couple of special guys, too, that are celebrating that. Senyo Alt, along with Garrett Hotes, one of the leading scorers in all of the MOAC. So they're looking to cap off their home portion of the season with a big-time performance here tonight and try to get a victory in a third in a row if they can knock off the Lucas Cubs. Speaking of those Cubs, let's dive inside of their team spotlight. This is a team that they've just really struggled all season long to replace their all-time career scoring leader in Logan Toms, departing due to graduation, of course. They've been outscored by an average of 17 points per game this season. They do have some good size in the interior. They've got quality ball handlers. Of course, they're well coached. Taylor Eisman, one of the very best in the business. Charlie Toms as well. They do an exceptional job of having their team ready for action. And now Corbin Toms helping out as well. They just have low numbers this year in terms of the total number of kids that are on the team, and they seem to get pretty fatigued as the night rolls along. So it's been a factor every occasion that I've seen them so far this season. Can they find a little bit of extra juice tonight in this non-conference rivalry contest We're about to find out all here together. Player spotlight tonight, one of their seniors who also was honored before the contest, Bobby Grover. You see that he's a bit of a stat stuffer. He does quite a bit, really well for this team. Great leadership qualities, really good ball handler too. An exceptional rebounder considering his size as well on the interior. He just has not shot it well during his senior season. You saw that statistic, 25% from the floor. Not a great number for any player. So for Bobby, if he's going to have a great ending to what's been a pretty good career for him, he's going to want those numbers to come up here in the last week of the regular season. And then, of course, when they get into tournament play for the Cubs to actually do some damage when they get into the postseason, they got to get something from Bobby on the offensive side. For Clear Fork, starting to find their groove right at the proper moment. They can win a third straight here tonight, starting to build some momentum under first-year head coach Brandon Baumgartner. You see that early on in the season, riding the struggle bus a bit, 4-9 within the MOAC, but with those back-to-back wins over the weekend, got their total team number up to 7 so far. So they experienced a 5-game slide right in the middle of the season. They've rebounded very nicely off of that. They've been shooting it pretty well, and a team that I think is just playing with a ton of confidence right now when it matters most at the end of the regular season, rolling in to that second season and tournament time. A kid that really has elevated his gameplay, a stud sophomore who had 18 points when I saw him on Friday night, Mr. Carter Cool. Dude averages over 8 points per game, the second leading scorer on the team. He'll get a lot of tips and deflections. He'll pass out at least one helper per game. So really like what we've seen from Carter Cool, a bona fide gym rat, according to one of the coaches out here in the Clear Fork Valley. Tell you more about him and the rest of the team after we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Shout out to the Clear Fork Pet Band. They always bring it, always deliver here, especially inside of the Colt Corral. Just make the environment special. And at a gym that got a lot of character, they played a ton of games here. Les Houndstein Gymnasium over the years certainly adds that extra element and spice to the high school experience when they've got the stage set up, the brass band here in the building. Super cool. So again, shout out to the Cubs Pep Band. Cheerleaders being recognized here for the Colts. They had a few that are seniors that got their flowers literally here on senior night as well. Now it's time to meet the roster for the visiting Lucas Cubs here tonight. And while the great Michael Clapper, one of the best in the game, announces the non-starters, we'll dive into my keys to victory for the Cubs, presented by our friends over at Spherion Mid-Ohio. You got to be able to maintain energy from start to finish. You cannot wear down late in this game. Clear Fork, they've got a considerable amount of depth in terms of an advantage here over you tonight. And then barrier open shots, you have to capitalize if you're able to wiggle away on the perimeter and get a clean look from downtown, or if you're down on the block. See guys like Maloney, he's going to have the size advantage no matter who's on him, along with Zach Winters. So for the Cubs to be successful, keep that energy up. Hopefully they chuck some Red Bulls, gave them some wings, and knock down some open shots here before the game. For the Colts, quite the opposite. You got to wear down the Cubs that do not have a deep roster as I touched on. And then just the shot creation. You got to make some individual plays throughout the course of the game as well. They've got some playmakers out on the perimeter. A little bit of inconsistency when I've seen them in person. So if they can get that dialed in, take care of the basketball, and make some plays on their own, it's going to be a great senior night here in the Clear Fork Valley. And their two 12th graders, Senyo Alt, along with Garrett Holt, are going to be wearing some big O smiles, which they normally do anyways, when it's all said and done. Here comes the starting lineups being announced here for Clear Fork. Mr. Cool, our player spotlight tonight, be joined by Alt in the starting lineup, along with Garrett Holtz, Marcus Hoflick as well, and Trey Sellers, the sophomore, rounds out the starting five. For the Cubs tonight, they'll go with Bobby Grover, Anthony Finello, Zach Winters, and then Mason Giegold, and the big fella Hayden Maloney on the inside. As we'll put a bow now on our Spherion Mid-Ohio pregame show, and let's get ready for the main events of the evening. Maloney will tip it off here against Holtz. And he'll be back tapped and up for grabs into the hands here of Bobby Grover. Grover, a little runner baseline, and he overshoots everything, so a quick rebound here on the one and done. Quickly to the cup goes Sellers. First bucket here of the evening. In the junior varsity game, Clear Fork really put it on him. Held Lucas to just 2 points in the first half. A super fast game. No whistles, period. No fouls in that first half. We'll see if the referees in the varsity ranks allow him to play as physical as they did in the juniors. Grover has to pick up his bounce, a little double team, so we'll toss it over the top here for Finello. Grover down on the block. Winters looking to go to work, forces it up, left hand. Off the drive, Hoflick, the dish out. Holtz, strong move, flips it up and in. Get used to seeing that. Garrett Holtz, one of the more established offensive weapons that we have in North Central Ohio. I mean, he can go left, right, stroke the three, however you want it. He can make it pop. Show you that last bucket from Garrett. Look at this. The nice strong drive with the left hand. Of course, he's a righty, so he switches midair, up and under to make it 4-2 Clear Fork with a slim lead. Cubs, though, with the basketball. Winners going up over a couple defenders, and he lost the handle. Track down, Sellers puts it up from the corner, bottoms. Really promising start to this youngster's career. Just a sophomore, still growing, 6 feet tall, showcasing the range right there. And an over and back violation, second turnover for the Cubs here in as many possessions. Take a second look at our GEP Global replay. Strong stroke there from the corner. Colts have been playing some excellent offensive basketball over the last few games. Holtz unloads, tried to chase down his own miss. Grover fouled, I think.
Therefore, foul on 24, Marcus Hopefully.
So that'll be the first foul
First team foul.
against either side. Goes against Marcus Hoflick. Full court pressure being applied. Grover just lost his balance. One more look at that three-pointer by Sellers from the corner. Oates pulls up long range off target. Missed his only 2 shots from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound and a chance for Sellers to find the bottom again. He will indeed. 8 points already for Trey. Very fitting that he would be named that here after this recent stretch that we've seen, like in that downtown view. Just a quality catch and release. Strong, confident player. Now Grover backs it out. Cubs already trailing by 8 here. Not even 3 minutes into the contest. And Bobby turns it over again. That's the 4th giveaway already here for the Cubs. Allows Baumgartner to dive into his bench here. As mentioned, they're going to have a lot more depth at their disposal than Taylor Eisman will. So it's been a big key for opponents all season long against Lucas. Clear Fork going to try to make it a factor. Xander Cyphers got a couple quarters in the junior varsity. Here he is. Dumping it down low on the block. 2 more here on senior night. Holtz with 4. Grover lobs over the top. Tough play all the way around. Anthony Finello gets into the scoring column. Nice find as well, too, by Bobby Grover. How about this finish? Fresh off the bench, and Jacob Brokaw making his impact felt out there on the floor. Little up and number, the dipsy-do. Back-to-back buckets now, though, here for the Cubs. Finello starting to heat up. Draw the foul. Bump here on the way to the basket. Show you that last three-pointer again. And that's always the mark of when you're feeling confident as a shooter. There's no hesitation. Nice balance on that release. We've seen this kid as well knock down his last 2 from beyond the arc. Get another foul here. It's going to go against Clear Fork.
Clear Fork foul on 14, carried Holtz. His first personal.
It's been back this entire last possession. Yeah, I think Holtz is just a strong dude right there. 2 guys kind of going after the basketball. Might have let that one go. Instead, it'll be the second foul here on the Colts in the quarter. As we're down to 3.5 minutes to go before we reach quarter number 2. Lucas with 5 points over their last couple of possessions. They're going to keep some momentum going down here at this end of the floor. Same spot where they just hit, a little long this time, though, for Winners. Skip pass to the corner. Holtz, offensive rebound, keeps it alive, and he puts it in. Second chance points here for the Colts. 4 rebounds now for Clear Fork. Don't think Lucas has any. Winner sizes it up, and he's got a clear size advantage here over Jacob Brokaw. Definitely one that takes this one, domineering down the lane, and he gets fouled.
Colts foul on number 3, Jacob Brokaw. That's his first personal and third team foul.
First foul on Brokaw, third against Clear Fork here in the frame.
Zach Winters to the line, shooting 2.
Winters has had a nice season for the Cubs. Leading scorer, one of the top scoring threats in the league in the NBC.
Is 24, Marcus Oakley. Also back at number 1, Senyo Holmes, and number 4, Carter Poole. And for the Cubs, number 20, Jaden Shawless.
Winters buries them both. Cool back into the mix. He'll pitch it out top here for Brokaw. Now here's Carter, get the switch here with Grover on him. Old tough pass in traffic and off the square. Nice shot here by Noah Goodman. Making the most of his first few seconds out there on the floor. So the Cubs got him behind, doubled up right now on the scoreboard. Grover, extra hustle play. Over to Winters, count it.
Zach Winters. Basket is good, fouled on the play by 3.
So Winters starting to heat up on the offensive side of things.
Garrett Host returned.
4 points now, and a chance for more.
Zach Winters shooting 1.
Looking for that old-fashioned three-point play, and he remains perfect at the line. Marcus off the baseline drive, has to pick up his bounce. Good decision, finds Garrett Holtz. Almost called him the Goats, but one of here on the basketball floor. As that slips through the hands of the Cubs for turnover number 5. Show you that last Goats bucket. Just slipping through the defense. Winters a little flat-footed there defensively. Dad always said, you reach, I teach. Kind of one of those teaching moments right there from Garrett. Goes back door. Bobby Grover with a nice read on it. Poked it away, but he's able to go collect. Now Sellers off the hesitation to the corner. Rebound tipped around, cool inside, and he'll get fouled.
Comes foul on number 5, Anthony Finello. That's his second personal.
Second foul on Finello.
Foul. Carter Poole to the line, shooting 2. Returning for the Cubs is 40, Braden Francis.
Cool knocks down the first of 2. $1.24 remaining here, opening quarter, senior night in the Clear Fork Valley. A lot of action going down live and free on the OH Report tonight. 5 boys contests. So you can flip around on our YouTube channels. Check all of them out. We are the lone game going on Facebook right now. I really wish that they would get their algorithm figured out. It's a lot more fun when we could do all the games live at once instead of one at a time on Facebook. Grover looks over to the sideline, gets his instructions from Taylor Eisman. Senyo all over Bobby, who comes off. He's got a little bit of a window, and he'll use the window. First point of the night for Bobby. Great find in transition. Instant match at the other end with Sellers already in the double figures. Grover slips his way through heavy traffic. Somebody's got to be open. Pull-up jumper from Jaden. And tipped out of bounds. We'll stay down here at this end. See that last bucket in transition. Senyo just sizzling a laser. Backside Sellers filling his lane like a champion. Cubs off the stack. Initiate the offense here, Winners from the foul line. Grover checking the clock. Down to 15 seconds. Staggered screen here. Holtz comes out, almost picked up his second. Now Bobby. Right side, missed that one. That pass just a little bit too far out in front. Just the second turnover, though, for Clear Fork here in this opening quarter. They've done a nice job protecting the basketball. Winners unleashes. It's good from deep in Les Houndstein Gymnasium. This is how you close out a quarter in style. We've got a football score going here on the tail end of Super Week. 24-17. Cubs on top. Colts, I mean.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
Senior night here at the fabulous Colt Corral. Good game going. Neighboring communities Lucas and Clear Fork meeting on the hardwood, and after a big Zach Winners triple to close out the first quarter, down to just a 7-point game. Colts led by double figures most of that first quarter, and count this one plus a little bit of harm as Garrett Holtz makes his way to the free throw line, looking for one more.
Braden Francis, that's his first personal and first team foul. Garrett Holtz to the line.
Dude's just so strong, so gifted. Got the total package. Nice offensive rebound. They'll find Holtz down the lane, missed it. And that's the first recorded rebound by me here for the Cubs. Let me know if you saw a different one or another one. Hit me up in the comments section. We're on YouTube Channel 1 and then Facebook as well. And every time out tonight, I will read your awesome comments. So let me know how you're taking in tonight's action. Where are you watching here in this amazing universe? Or maybe you're outside of it. Who knows? I watched the first part of Interstellar last night, so I've kind of had that on my brain. And speaking of out of this universe, that was outside the three-point arc. Another bomb dropped here by Anthony Finello. But bet it right back at the other end as Xander Cyphers meets him in the middle. 6 points on 2 shots over about a 10-second span. Winners like a fullback down the lane. Brokaw threads the needle inside. Holtz with the kick out. Now Cyphers lets it loose again, not this time. Grover taking his time, forcing Marcus to come out and defend. Back into the hands of Bobby. Hoflick staying with him. Grover now with a little burst, had a slight window. Catch and release. Well short here from Jaden Chalice. But second chance points for the Cubs. A little bit short. Rebound to Grover. Finello with 10 points. 10 points for Zach Winters. Grover's got a couple. That's all the scoring so far here for the Cubs. Just not a lot of movement right now off the ball for the Lucas Cubs. Plenty of standing and watching. Got them fanned out, 4 across the board. Looking for some driving lanes. Got the switch here now with Goodman on to Bobby Grover, but the pocket gets picked. The theft. Hole flick the other way. Easy money as it swirls in. Get a timeout taken by Clear Fork. 7-5 here in the frame. Colts with a slim advantage. And as promised at the TOs, check in on you guys out there on the Facebooks and the YouTube. Want to say what's up to Daniel Stotts? He'd be tuning in. Every Cubs game he seems to find us. How you doing, Daniel? Julie Fisk says Colts, let's go. Doug Shasky, also a Lucas superfan. A lot of Cubs Nation out there in the chat section. Julie Frisk says, go Brain, number 33, freshman. Susan Thomas cheering on the Colts. Suzanne Butterfield, so we got a Susan and a Suzanne out there. She's in Lima, rooting for her nephew, Mr. Sellers, and boy, she's got to be smiling big so far. And then Grant Spencer says, let's go Garrett Holtz. He celebrated senior night last year here in this arena. Says, what an animal. I mean, dude's kind of right. He is a creature out there. Case and point. Gets a piece, block shot. Now initiating the break. And he gets fouled. Or did he? What'd I miss? Let's run this long replay. Watch that board work inside. Number 9 here for the Colts. And then Holtz must have pinned it to his side there on the take. I think that was the call. Back here in the live action. Turnover, stepping over the line. Giveaway number 6 for Lucas. I see you out there on the YouTube channel 1 as well. What's up, Jerry Coleman, cheering on the Cubs. Oh, so is Connie Coleman. Says go Maloney. I think Caden Maloney's got a lot of potential. Great size, good ability. We'll see if he gets plenty of varsity minutes here tonight. This kid, for a sophomore, definitely has Mr. Cool, kinda cool. Knocking down his first jump shot. Love talking to this kid after he was MVP the other night. Here he is, going into klepto mode, sends it ahead, and that's good too on the break. Sellers with a dozen. Well over his scoring average. And a long way to go here. Still 19 minutes. As Alt gets in there. Another takeaway by the Colts. Holtz right down Main Street. Missed it. The follow. Timeout, Coach Iceman. He has seen enough of this recent stretch. When last we showed you it was 7-5 Clear Fork here in the second quarter. They've gone on a 6-0 burst, and let's see if anybody's out there bursting in the comments section. What up, Anthony Campagna? Rooting on number 33 tonight. That's in a Clear Fork uniform. Looking over there, who is number 33? Is that Braden Haynes, perhaps? The Frosh? See more than 100 of you watching all together live and free tonight on our Facebook and YouTube. Welcome to the fabulous Colt Corral, one of my favorite places. And I was talking to Erin Blueball a little bit before the game. She's like, you've been here a lot here lately. Yeah, this is becoming my second home, but it's a nice one. Always greeted with love here in the Clear Fork Valley. Have a ton of fun every time I make my way inside of Les Houndstein Gymnasium, and I'll be back, baby. That's right. Pretty sure I'm here. Am I here again on Friday? I might be. I know for a fact on Saturday we are going to have the MOAC Wrestling Championships for the first time ever on the OH Report. Absolutely stoked to be a part of that. Zach Truax will be on the call. If he actually shows up this time, he was supposed to be with us for the in-school duel, Ontario versus Clear Fork. Kind of forgot. But that's cool. That was okay. Good thing I had my boy Jeremy Peoples with me. My Peoples. Mistake. Holtz pushing. Jump stop. Cool. Count it.
Basket is good.
I mean, what's cooler than being cool?
That's his first personal.
How about this guy?
Second team foul.
Carter.
Carter cool to the line.
Mr. Carter at the free throw line. And splish splash. Colts now 3 of 4 from the line. And they're enjoying their largest lead here of the evening, 18-point difference. And a lot of activity. Ooh, certainly looked like he got tipped. Referees are going to talk this thing over. The initial call was that it was going to be Clear Fork ball. It'll get reversed, so they don't need that fancy NBA replay monitor sometimes. Just a couple of dudes getting together, having a chit-chat. You can figure some things out. Grover lets it leak into the backcourt. He'll get picked up by Brokaw. Two-man game off the screen. Gets the switch here. Ho flick, and again, back into his pockets. Oh, what a catch, and Holtz, the soft kiss off the glass. Like a baby in a manger there with that touch. Good stuff there from Garrett Holtz on the break. Stampede enjoying what they're seeing so far here tonight. Got the rally towels in the building as well, courtesy of our friends over at Mechanics Bank. Foul down the lane. Be the first foul against Clear Fork.
That's his second personal and first team foul.
Second foul on Garrett Holtz.
Grover to the line, shooting two.
Grover his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Can't get the soft roll.
Xander Seifert. And returning for the Cubs is 20, Jaden Schultz.
Jaden Schultz checking back in now for the Cubs. Grover looking for his third point. Cash it. Full timeout taken by Lucas. And got to give a lot of love to Taylor Eisman, and took a little bit of flack at the beginning of the season for just getting off to a slow start because they've been so dominant. They've won 6 consecutive Mid-Buckeye Conference championship titles. Not going to win it, of course, this year, but there's only so many consecutive seasons that you can be an unbelievable group of athletes when you're from a town the size of Lucas. They got about 850 people to choose from in total, the entire town, so they compete in the smallest division in boys basketball, even with the expanded group. So just want to tip my cap. I see Taylor in the gym all the time. He's at the youth levels. Of course, he's got a couple of boys to play. He's got a daughter as well, heavily involved. So done a nice job. Charles Toms, Corbin, you see dishing out some messaging. Love seeing former players come back and want to be a part of the team that was so good to them. And Corbin, he was a special player back in his day. Been a really rough stretch for the junior varsity club just with the amount of numbers that they have. So the varsity team that you're looking at here, this basically is the JV. I think they've got maybe one player that doesn't go both ways. So for Lucas, bit of a rebuild this season, but getting a lot of quality minutes for some of these younger players. And you see the strategy here by Taylor out of the timeout to switch the defenses. Looks like an active 2-3 zone. Best way to bust it, the three-point shot, and That's a little bit short off the rainbow. Bodies diving, and I don't know how Marcus came away with that, but he did. See if they can get some points. Colts now with 13 rebounds, only 3 turnovers. I'm going to show you. Look at this. Look at this effort going down to the floor. Kept his balance. I think he used the momentum there from Braden Francis to actually spin his way back up like a top to his feet. Then he picks up his second foul. Second foul against Clear Fork here in the second quarter. Trey Sellers returning to action. Was off to a heck of a start on the offensive end. Trey, one of 2 players in double-figure scoring tonight. As it's turnover number 11 now here for the Cubs. Clear Fork looking to capitalize off the bounce, the setup, cool in traffic. Wide open shooter. And Grover had it poked away. Bodies all over the planks. Another skip pass, catch, and release. And a foul here. Loose ball foul going after the rebounds will go against Clear Fork.
That's his
First foul on Trey Sellers tonight. Just over 30 seconds remaining here before we get to the halftime break. Jaden, quick shot, rush that one. 15th rebound for the Colts. In transition, Sellers coming up a little bit shy. Grover, tough shot, up and under over a couple of defenders. Got a track meet going here late. Winters hit a deep 3 to close out the first quarter. We can see if he'll be the closer again instead of travel. 1, 2, I don't know. Look decent to me. So they'll wipe out the 2 points. And that is how the first half will end. Clear Fork on the strength of really big second quarter here. Takes a 42-23 lead into the halftime lockers. We'll be back. Give you some scores on a few of our other OH Report channels going down live and free tonight. A big one over in Hillsdale where the Falcons going head-to-head with the KMAC champions from Fredericktown. Let you know how that one's going. Plus, of course, I'll give you all the stats and analysis that you crave here from tonight's contest. We'll be back live and free here at the Colt Corral.
Hey, Joe.
You're late.
Ever since Joe joined our crew, everybody's really been paying attention to all the little details. The meeting doesn't start for 5 minutes.
Not without a warm-up. You got to get better every day when you're in here. Now let's get after it. That's better. All right.
Yes, Coach.
Pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace and keep working here. All right?
Having a Hall of Fame coach around really has helped our crew with time management.
24-second violation.
Joe, it always takes a minute.
Take a lap.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Ski?
Hey, there's something on the copier. You go grab that for me?
Sure. Yeah,
Thanks,
I got
bud.
you. Man, guy can't do anything for himself. So lazy. Unbelievable. is that?
What's going
That's
on
a
here?
technical foul. You don't talk back to an official like that.
Wait, who's the ref? What's going?
Hey, I don't want any more lip. Get out of here and run some laps. Now go.
Okay.
Move it.
Jeez.
There's no letdown. Every day you got to get a little bit better. So let's get after it. All right? Let's have a break here. On 3, OH report.
Doing this. 1, 2, 3.
Ever since Joe's joined the team, our setup has gotten a lot faster. And I've been able to cancel my gym membership.
Dude, why are you checking the mic like that?
Joe's here today, and I'm not getting another 3-second call in the paint.
Huh?
Come on, Brian. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. That's better. Adam, that's good. That's really good, Adam. That's really good. No, don't lose the dribble. Berardi. What is that kind of a dribble is that? I mean, that's the slowest dribble I've ever seen. Come on. We got to work harder at this. We got to get after it, fellas. All right, you guys take a break. That's good. Keep working, Travis. You might make the JV team. I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
OH report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
You're watching live and free boys high school basketball on a Tuesday night, thanks to all of our amazing sponsors here on the OH Report. We could not bring you the coverage free of charge without our friends at Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Spherion Mid-Ohio, they're proud to support our local athletes. They know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. Global Energy Partners, helping communities with exceptional work while utilizing local businesses. And Wellspring Custom Pharmacy, where they're helping you choose effective vitamins and supplements. They can also prepare custom medications as prescribed by your healthcare provider or even your veterinarian to manage hormone balance, mouth soreness, pain, autoimmune conditions, and many more. We'll be right back. Your Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime report will be up in just about 20 seconds. Keep it locked. It's halftime here at the fabulous Colt Corral as we welcome you inside our halftime show presented by our friends at Spherion Mid-Ohio. Check them out at midohiojobs.net. Sorry to keep you all waiting. We just lost power here for a momentary second at the Colt Corral, but it's back, and I was just talking to a teacher here that said they did not have power for most of the school day today, so I'm sure it was a lot of fun to be a student here in the Clear Fork Valley. It's certainly been fun to be a part of the student section if you're a fan of the Clear Fork Colts, because look at these first half stats, 15 two-pointers so far. They've been getting to the rack religiously in this first half. Both teams missing just one free throw, but one of the biggest differences that's been a problem all season long for Lucas is just the turnovers. And the differential right now, they've got 7 more than their opponent. The Colts have been able to capitalize as well. I think Clear Fork's got at least 8 transition points here tonight unofficially, and just dominating on the glass right now. But when you miss as many shots as Lucas has, you're going to have more opportunities to be able to pull down some rebounds. And that's exactly what the Colts have been able to do so far. How's everybody doing out there tonight watching live and free here on the OH Report? Got a little distracted talking to a couple of people. I promised that I would get some scores from some other games going down on our channels. Let me look and see real fast. All right. At halftime right now, Northside Christian leading Northmore 31-24. That's actually an early third quarter score. In Caledonia tonight, River Valley is hosting Ontario, and they've got a huge lead. Oh, goodness, in the second quarter. Big lead out there. Not seeing that Fredericktown versus Hillsdale score, though. So if you can flip around, check it out on one of our other channels, let me know. It'd be very helpful in the comment section tonight. Wanted to keep an eye on that game. So Maloney inside gets the first points of the second half here for the Cubs. Got a lot of work to do trying to dig themselves out of this hole, but I mean, this dude's just really hard to shut down. Hotan's senior night. Poked away from Grover. And it's another turnover here for the Cubs. Sellers hanging in midair. Miss it off the backboard. Alt, though, with the rebound. A chance to get 3 points from the corner. Split splash.
Trey Sellers.
Sellers is, I think, 3 of 5 from downtown here tonight. Nice soft kiss off the window here, off the take for Winners. Holtz lets it fly. He's been just a fraction off with each of his three-point attempts tonight. That one just a couple of inches too far. Vanello had a nice first half. And a foul. Go against Senor Alt first. Gets Clear Fork here in the frame. Be the second on Alt. See Demi's watching from Colorado tonight, my home state. Appreciate you tuning in out there. Where exactly do you live? Are you on the Front Range, Western Slope? Where are you at tonight, Demi? Where are you taking it all in from? Cool, read that one. Like a safety watching traffic switch Holtz on the fly. He is like a freight train. Not a lot of contact here, but off that reach down against Vanello. Actually, the whistle will go against Giegold. He'll pick up the personal. Holtz pulling his way inside, gets his own miss. Grover is the floor general out there. He's really confident with the basketball. Able to get him into this three-point shot. Holtz pushing the break 3 on 2. The fake to the corner and the pretty finish. Lead balloons up to 24. Oh, Winters, nice find. Maloney up over the front of the rim. Colts working it around, now Cool wanting to get it to Holtz. He and Winters, 2 physical players going at it. Tipped up, ball's loose. Garrett with another offensive rebound. And this one will go against the Cubs. Third on Finello. 19 rebounds now for the Colts. Almost half of them got to be on the offensive side of things. Done a nice job bringing that Windex, getting dirty down on the block as Holtz really high off the square, and case in point right there. 3, 4 opportunities. How about a 5th? No points. But you see just how aggressive Clear Fork has been, crashing the glass. Grover steps into a 3. Came up shy. Holtz has missed a couple from that spot. Now Goodman skies up over Winters. Size differential there. 5'11" over 6'5". And they just want it more right now. Clear Fork doing anything they want. Colts will take a timeout. Their second charge timeout, 11-4 spurt here to open up third quarter action. And I just love watching extra energy and effort. Clear Fork, they brought the juice, baby. Like a high C factory out there right now. Just getting to the loose balls. Oh, and Julie Demi is watching from Steamboat, Colorado. How about my hometown? Exactly, that is crazy. I'm technically from Craig, but always repping Steamboat Springs. Just spent some time there with Mama over Christmas time. An amazing place for anybody who's tuning in that has not been out to the West Coast. Definitely highly recommend Steamboat Springs, Colorado, any time of year. I want to say what's up to Connie Cofferty. I got to go see you soon. Pop by the restaurant. Get me one of those amazing omelets that you guys cook up. Your husband's right in front of me. Keep him booked tonight. That's all on the Facebook. Let me see what's going down on the YouTube. Jerry says, if only the Cubs had a big guy to stop those easy layups. They do have the size advantage tonight, but just not quite the hunger that the Colts have brought. They have been like a grizzly bear with an appetite that just cannot be filled. Going against much younger bears. That's why they're called Cubs out here. Off the turnover, skip pass 3 ball from the rafters. Can't find its way home. First rebound for the Cubs here in the second half. And it leads to another giveaway and more buckets for Holtz. Dude's taking over. 20 plus. Winters stepping into a 3. Another strong rebound inside. How about the bounce for some of these little guys for Brokaw to the corner Sellers. Rare misfire from him from downtown tonight. Zach, baseline, nice spinorama. The fadeaway would have been a pretty finish. And London Bridge goes falling down. A few big bodies on the interior, taking each other out. Maloney on the bottom end of that dog pile.
Carter Cool returns for the Colts. Also back in number 1, Senyo Alt.
Alt back in. Xander Cyphers 2. 1 and done here for Lucas. 13-4 here in the quarter for the Colts. Brokaw surveying off of the 2 screens. Ends up in the hands of Carter Cool.
Roger Cool.
Dude's got a beautiful looking release. Nice stroke, 3 more points for Carter. He's in double figures. And really has been coming on strong here this second half push of the season. Get a 30-second timeout here taken by the Colts. So back into the comments, see if we got anything fresh. Doesn't look like it. It's the last time I was like 2 minutes ago. So you guys have been awesome to hang out with, though, here tonight. Appreciate everybody chiming in. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, all those good things. Courtney Springer says, Sellers, go Colts. Lillian Weichel, go Lady Colts. February the 13th, they'll be back in action, and guess what? I'll be in the building for that one, so look forward to seeing them back here at the Lady Colt Corral. Their last home game of the careers for the seniors. Lily, of course, is one of them. And we were talking at the OH.REPORT World Headquarters last night, and just expectations for tournament now that we've got the draw for the boys and the girls. And Lady Colts, I'm putting a lot of eggs into that Clear Fork basket. I am on the LCP train. It is my opinion that of all the teams in North Central Ohio that we work with and that we cover, and there are a lot of them, that they have the best chance to get to a state Final Four. So I believe in the Lady Colts to be able to get it done when we get into tournament time, and it all begins Thursday night, 7 p.m. tip-off against Galleon. You can check that one out. Well, actually, we'll have 5 sectional championship games for you for the ladies coming up on Thursday. So a whole host of girls basketball that you can enjoy. So, gosh, I've spent a lot of time at the Colt Corral here lately. I think Miss Blue Ball was right. Woo! Another 3 drop from the rafters from Cool, his second and as many attempts. Bonafide Jim Rat, according to the girls' head coach, Scott Sellers, said this dude has just grown, always working on his game, and this guy has been pretty strong so far this season, too. I got Zach Winters on my short list to compete in a brand new All-Star game that we're going to start promoting here on the OH.REPORT. Coming up in mid-March. It's going to be the same week as the boys basketball state tournament, so stay tuned. More information on that. Nice follow. Hoe flick right out of midair. $30 rebounds already here for the Colts. They are dominating in that facet of the game. I don't even have Lucas marked for 10 yet. Now I do. It's like they heard me. Strong take. Maloney battling inside, but it's Marcus coming away with it. Hoflick got his head up. Now Senor to the outside. 3 ball on the way. Front rim from Goodman. Good if it goes to close out the quarter. Clear Fork in total control here on senior night. They got Lucas doubled up. See you back here. Money time coming up soon.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-747.
A lot of fanfare here in the building tonight at the Colt Corral. Everybody dancing, moving, trying to shake it off. Taylor Swift bebopping over the loudspeakers here. Fun times all the way around senior night at Clear Fork. And it is now money time. Fourth quarter action underway. Both Holtz and Alt out there on the floor. Senor, I don't think has scored yet, so I gotta imagine a lot of the topic of the conversation there at that quarter timeout is, oh, we gotta get our dude into the scorebook, man. You only get one senior night. This guy has been smoking hot, not this time, and Grover comes away with the rebounds. (21-6) third quarter for Clear Fork. Just absolutely dominant, and you could tell that this is the same storyline I have seen with Lucas the entire year. They're usually pretty competitive in the first half, and then the gas tank is on empty. It's where you're getting that cling, 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 cling on the dashboard that says fill up now. Speaking of fill it up, how about 2 points? The first bucket of the night for the 12th grader. Way to go, Senyo. Maloney over the left shoulder, puts it home. Cool with the pitch out, catch and release for Sellers. And now Maloney starting to put his mark on the match here in the fourth quarter. Winters had it poked away, Holtz on him. Now Chalice ripped out of his hands, and end-to-end goes Sellers. Trey might be on pace for a career scoring night as Holtz got another rebound. Flips it ahead to himself. Oh, missed it, but Sellers with another rebound. Holtz for three, just has not been able to get that GPS locked in from downtown. We'll see if he does here. Try again, and you'll find some results. 70 points now for Clear Fork. Coach Baumgartner gonna burn a TO. Just gonna be a 30, and I think they might sit the seniors now for the rest of the night. This game well in hand. Suzanne says yes, LCP. Julie Fisk tuning in from Centerburg. Braden Hayes, the freshman. It's his mama. Braden might be getting some action here. We'll see. Coach Baumgartner. Actually, no, he's going to leave the seniors out there. But we do got some fresh dudes into the mix. Nick Skaggs, the sophomore. I've seen Cyphers a bunch already. Oh, there is the boy, Braden Hayes, by popular demand out there on the Facebooks. 33, probably going to get a play the last 5:43 here tonight. Two-man game up top. Grover looking to turn the corner. Set shot, spins out. Maloney inside, had it poked away. But a double dribble here. Alt thought with that $1 million smile that he could change the referee's mind. Well, maybe a little late to the replay. By my count, I only got Clear Fork marked down for 6 giveaways, though, here tonight. They've really done an exceptional job taking care of the basketball, not allowing Lucas to claw their way back in it via self-harm. They've sat down well on the defensive end, too. Very few clean looks for Lucas, who've had to do a lot of hero ball. Bobby Grover's had to handle a lot. Here's a jump stop down the lane and left it a little bit short as we get a foul on Maloney. Rebound number 35 for the Colts.
That's his first personal and first team foul.
So I got to guess that Holtz has at least 10. So he's got a double-double. Go along with 23 points. And, boy, they're giving a lot of space here to Gary. He knocked down his last three. I know he's been a little bit rocky from outside today, but he can always do this. Boy, Clear Fork offensively been in a nice zone here as of late. When I was here against Highland, put up 56 points in a nice win. Had to grit it out against Pleasant on the road the following night, 46-43. And now going for a third consecutive victory. Well, kind of put it in the books now. We got the running clock with the score being what it is.
Foul on 21, Sanders Cyphers.
Foul be on the
That's his
floor
first
against
personal, first
Cyphers.
team foul.
And he'll check out.
In for the Cubs is 3, Joey Testerhut. And in for the Colts is number 10, Quentin Reinhardt.
Quentin Reinhardt, another freshman, going to get some minutes here. Grover lets it fly and finds a home. Bobby Grover now with 6. The two seniors working off one another. Holtz inside. I mean, he just bullies his way to the cup. Long rebound out to the freshman Hayes. Let's see Senyol do something. Instead, left hand finish. 27 points now for number 14. I mean, is he trying to outduel Lucas on his own here on senior night? That would be quite a memory. He's got this one, though. How about 3 defenders all a little too late to the party as Alt checking out for the final time here at home. And as will Garrett Holtz. Standing ovation from Colt Nation. Loving what they've got from these two seniors throughout their dynamic careers. Holtz especially since the time he was a sophomore. Been a big-time contributor here at the varsity level, so he will be sorely missed when his time comes, but still more to do this week and then, of course, beyond in the playoffs. And I think they got a favorable matchup, too. That's a bad pass over the top of the defense. Turnover number 17 by my count for Lucas tonight. But they get to play a very young Ontario team. Got to go on the road to try to earn it. But we'll get Grayson Krunkilton, the freshman, going to the line.
Joey Testerhut. That's his first personal and second team foul.
What a cheer from the sideline that we just got. Colts are still very much involved. The starting 5 over there. And it's a really cool sensation. Anybody who played varsity sports at the high school ranks know that when you've done your job to the point where you can get in all freshmen when the game's already been decided, it's a special moment. These kids are working really hard at practice. Now it's their chance to get in there and be a part of the scorebook, even though 0 for 2, you don't love that, but another chance coming up here for one of these freshmen. Hop step down the lane and a gorgeous finish. Reinhardt making the most of his minutes. I'm going to have to replay that one. Last seconds burning off the clock here, down to 15. Winners won't get up a shot. I'll show you this last one. The final points of the night from Quentin Reinhardt. Good stuff right there. Good stuff from the Colts. Your victor tonight here at home, sending the seniors out in style. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we will have your Mechanics Bank MVP interview. We'll be joined by both seniors, Segno Alt, and of course, Garrett Holtz. We'll hear from each of them about their big night, getting a third consecutive victory, and then moving forward to the rest of this week. Then we'll close out the show. Final stats and analysis here from the Colt Corral. Keep it here. We'll be back live and free coverage from the Colt Corral returns in just a couple minutes.
Hey, Joe.
You're late.
Ever since Joe joined our crew, everybody's really been paying attention to all the little details. The meeting doesn't start for 5 minutes.
Not without a warm-up. You got to get better every day when you're in here. Now let's get after it. That's better. All right.
Yes, Coach.
Pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace and keep working here. All right?
Having a Hall of Fame coach around really has helped our crew with time management.
24-second violation.
Joe, it always takes a minute.
Take a lap.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Ski?
Hey, there's something on the copier. You go grab that for me?
Sure. Yeah,
Thanks,
I got
bud.
you. Man, guy can't do anything for himself. So lazy. Unbelievable.
What is that?
What's going
That's
on
a
here?
technical foul. You don't talk back to an official like that.
Wait, who's the rep? What's going?
Hey, I don't want any more lip. Get out of here and run some laps. Now go.
Okay.
Move it.
Jeez.
There's no letdown. Every day you got to get a little bit better. So let's get after it. All right. Let's have a break here. On 3, OH.REPORT.
Doing this.
3.
Ever since Joe's joined the team, our setup has gotten a lot faster. And I've been able to cancel my gym membership.
Dude, why are you checking the mic like that?
Joe's here today, and I'm not getting another 3-second call in the paint.
Huh?
Come on, Brian. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. That's better. That's better. Adam, that's good. That's really good, Adam. That's really good. No, don't lose the dribble. Berardi. What is that kind of a dribble is that? I mean, that's the slowest dribble I've ever seen. Come on. We got to work harder at this. We got to get after it, fellas. All right, you guys take a break. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep working, Travis. You might make the JV team. I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
OH.REPORT.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients, they'll test them afterwards as well, and they're testing for both purity and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease, we have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
We are back with one of our two-game MVPs tonight, Senor Alt here on senior night. Got you a bucket there at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously, end of the third quarter, still scoreless. How much of the conversation there going into the fourth was, dude, we got to get our guy involved a little bit on offense?
Yeah, Coach just told us to push the ball down the court, give Garrett the ball like a lot because he's close to 1,000 points, so just trying to give him as much points as we can. And then we just had to clean up our defense a little bit. We just started a little too slow. So yeah, that's basically it.
Another nice win for you guys here. You're on the best stretch of the season, 3 consecutive after back-to-back wins last weekend.
Yeah.
Tell me about just the confidence of this group as you're getting closer to tournament time, and if you feel like you're kind of gelling at the right moment.
Yeah, we're just playing as a team right now, like trying to get ready for Ontario. You know, that's our first tournament game. And then we got River Valley next week. So we just have to get ready for them too. And then our confidence is just there. When we travel to places, we just can't make any shots. I don't know why. But when we move the ball like as a team, we really score a lot of points, like a lot. But yeah.
And that's one of the things that I think you're really great at. Super unselfish player, lockdown defense as well, but you're always moving the basketball.
Yeah.
If you can define your role and what you feel like it is on this team, what do you bring to the equation in your senior campaign?
Oh, yeah. I bring a lot of defense. That's my best part of my game right there. And then I can see the court really good, so I just throw it up there to my teammates, and then they just take care of it, you know?
And then senior night, a lot of emotion that comes with this. Everyone's kind of focused on you before the game, and you get some gifts and stuff. So is that the gift basket for you? What'd you ask for? What'd you get? I see maybe some Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah, my little man got it for me. He's been giving me high fives every single game, and then he just got me this Gatorade, a lot of snacks. So
I love it, man.
Yeah.
So just the emotions of the night, if you can kind of like box it up for the viewers out there watching, what was it like for you?
It was awesome. At the beginning of the game, it was just family time, and then we just had to get ready to play together. And then we did that, and we won. So we're doing pretty good right now. So
yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice little 3-pack of wins going here in a row as you're getting closer to tournament time.
Yes, sir.
Give some shout-outs here, then we'll turn you loose.
Shout out to my parents, and then my buddy Ty behind me. I don't know if he's right here. And then just shout out to my teammates. I love them all. And yeah.
All right, Senor Alt, one of our 2 MVPs. Appreciate the time, brother.
Thank you.
Hand it off now to the other senior tonight. Garrett Holtz, another big-time performance for you, pal. 27 points tonight, leading scorer in the game. And you weren't landing your 3-ball on its home early. How were you able to get to the rim, though, so effectively? I think I had you for like 13 field goals.
You know, I had the green light coming into the game. If I have an open shot, shoot it. So, you know, I was just shooting the threes, but they weren't falling, so I knew I had to get to the rim, and that's where I really get most of my points at.
Offensively, it seems like you've had the green light all season long. Really dynamic scorer, one of the best in the MOAC, and one of the tops in the area as well. Building on your game from the last couple of seasons till now, if you can describe what type of elements you think you have on the offensive end that maybe you didn't have previous seasons.
You know, I feel like my shot's really developed. I go on runs a lot more. I bring our team back. I just really get the momentum going for us when we need it, and that can just really be a spark when you really need it in these games.
Getting close to 1,000, I'm told only 32 points away. Is that something coming into the season that you had on your to-do list this year?
You know, it wasn't really at the top of my to-do list, but, you know, everyone keeps bringing it up. So, you know, it's always on the back of your mind, and you don't want to focus on it too much, but at the same time, you really want to get it.
Yeah, it's hard to when other people like me are asking you about it to your face, man. But obviously winning's a priority for you in your senior year. This is your last chance to really build on your legacy. 3 in a row, and the competition being what it is, what do you think about this team is developing right now at the right part of the season as we're you're only a week away from the tournament?
You know, I think our team basketball is really just coming together. We're making the extra pass. We're finding the open guy in transition. We're knocking down our shots when we need it. And, you know, we're really just gelling as a team. And with a young team, I think that's amazing heading into tournament time right when you need it the most.
And then senior night, recognized before the game, all the goodies that come with this. From what you dreamed of what it would be like tonight compared to what it was, kind of describe that for me.
You know, it's a great feeling. You know, last time stepping on this court playing with my other seniors, and you know, it's sad, but moving on to better things, and we're still not done playing yet.
Yeah, got a big one coming up, of course, against River Valley. How much are you looking forward to playing the top team in the league to get yourself kind of a gauge and a barometer before you go into the playoffs?
We got a chip on our shoulder heading into River Valley. They came in here and they smoked us last time, and we're going to head there, and we're going to play our best game, and we're going to give it to them, and we're going to come out of there with a win, and we're going to go 4 in a row heading into tournament time at Ontario.
Love the confidence, bro. Did you get a gift basket tonight? Or like a
in
bag?
the locker room.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, I do have an OH Report player of the game that I can hand out to you. So maybe there's a couple of goodies in there. You can share one with Senor as well. But you know the drill. Sign it out. Give some shout-outs.
I'd like to shout out my teammates, my friends, and my coaches and my family for everything they've done for me in these past 4 years playing basketball here. Thank you.
All right, and thank you, Garrett Holtz, for the time. Your Mechanics Bank co-MVP.
Thank you.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
It's your post-game show presented by Spherion Mid-Ohio. Look for your next job opportunity or the employee of your dreams at midohiojobs.net. See that final score? Clear Fork running away with it here tonight on senior night. 40-point victory. They were sensational right from the very beginning of the game, where they came out hot, firing on all cylinders. I really thought that Trey Sellers was exceptional at the beginning of the game. Then in the third quarter, Carter Cool got it going. But the men of the evening, of course, the two seniors, and Garrett Holtz with that 27 spot, getting closer and closer to the 1,000-point mark, just 32 points shy. So with the next two games that he has, a real possibility that he could join that coveted 1,000-point club here in the Valley. Take a look at your final stats of the night, brought to you by Spherion Mid-Ohio, and the rebounding margin, 2-1, more than that actually for Clear Fork. They cleaned the glass over and over again tonight. A lot of those were on the offensive side of things, and they took care of the basketball. Meanwhile, they turned over Lucas 17 times and allowed them to get out and run in transition. And the 26 two-pointers, that's a ton of paint work right there. Not a lot of those were pull-up jumpers. Most of them at the rim. Just aggressive gameplay tonight for the Colts, who get it done for the third consecutive timeout. And it was a battle in the first quarter, but that's what Lucas has been doing all season long. I mean, we cover a lot of the Cubs' home games. We've seen them on the road plenty of times too. They are competitive at the beginning of games. It's when they start running out of fuel in the tank, as I've alluded to the last couple of times that I've seen them. That's just kind of been their unfortunate, like, Greek Achilles tragedy so far this season. It's just not having the numbers, not having the dogs this year. And you salute their seniors for putting up great efforts. Obviously, Bobby Grover, SAC winners. They're doing what they can to try to carry the team. But it's just been kind of a tough season out in Cubs country. But when they've had the run that they've enjoyed over this last almost decade strong, you feel bad for them, but at the same time, you understand that at a tiny community like Lucas, you can only have it keep going for so long. And when they are back in action, they're going to be at home against Kidron Central Christian. That's the front runner right now in the race for the Mid-Buckeye Conference Championship. So they can play spoiler, a role that they have not had to fill very often here of late, the 6-time defending champs. But maybe that's something that they will really take to heart and try to upset the comments when they have them at their place. And at River Valley on Friday is Clear Fork, and I do think that we are there for that one. Here, I can look. Pull up our schedule here. Here's what's going down live and free the next couple of weeks. So we do have, I think it's senior night 2 for Lucas with Central Christian in the house, but this only shows 2 of our games. I know we've got about 5 coming up on Friday night. Thursday as well, I know that we have 5 games for the ladies, even though it says boys. It's all not true. Let me just take this down. Lies, lies, lies. But that's not what we're trying to do here on the OH Report. This is a 100% fact that I appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight. Had a lot of fun here at the Colt Corral. Always do. And it's a pleasure to bring you the live and free coverage as only we can. Oliver Kramer, how about the camera work up top? Haven't worked a game here in a while and still had a zone after he used my camera for the first time here on crew number 1 of the OH Report, and I think did a really awesome job once he got into his groove. Shout out to everybody back at OH Report World Headquarters. Travis Berardi updates our graphics and stuff for our standings. Jory Hollenbeck makes all the commercials and all of our really cool posts that we have to let you know the daily matchups. Adam Thompson builds all of these spectacular projects that we have to showcase for you. I am Brian Skowronski, your commentator, director, stat tracker extraordinaire. 3 jobs, and I don't even get tired, baby. Back for more tomorrow, an all-new episode of The Joe Show, and only 2 left. Make sure that you tune in for that, plus the game of the year on the OH Report. Colonel Crawford heads to Mohawk, the Northern 10 outright championship on the line. 2 teams that are 17-1, and you can watch it all live and free tomorrow night with tip-off beginning around 7:30. But for now, for tonight, from the Valley, we are done. So long, folks.